Morning, it's Saturday, and I had a text message last night asking if I was available today, and it was going to be start at 1 o'clock just for a couple of hours, and a phone call at 7 o'clock this morning turned into 9 o'clock, so I'm just going to come and chop some grass. Right, looks like I'm on Big Blue today. It's a Valtra. I think this one's a 232 and cane trailer on the back. I've only one front wood guard, which is doesn't look very good, does it? I think there's problems with the mud guards on these tractors. So, right, wagons roll. They're really comfy, these Valtras, to drive. I do like them. Find the beacons as well, look. Somewhere down here, I think. Oh, there we go. Click that. Right. We're ready to go onto the road, so I'll stop. Right, we're just pulling into the field now. We've got a nice orange N174 there, and a Puma 165, and nobody else is, so I might as well go first. Have everybody watching us. The joys. That's a Jag 950. Get it done. Right, that's the first load tipped. It's a kind of reverse up the lane and hard round and back on yourself, so it's not just straightforward. It requires a bit of concentration, especially on your first load. But yeah, this is me, one of my mates. He's a contractor, just gathering up the second cut for his spot, and it was wet last night. They got rained off last night about 6 o'clock, so hence the phone call to me. So, like I say, I don't mind doing the occasional bit of tractoring. There we go. Right, back to the field we go. Right, we've nearly cleared the first field. There's the little orange Valtra there. What I've found with this, when I'm running next to the chopper, it's normally an auto, so when I'm next to the chopper it's sort of cycling up and down gears and it's a bit backwards and forwardsy, so there's a button down here, M for manual. Pop it into that while I'm next to the chopper, and yeah, I find it a lot easier. And then when I get back onto the road, knock it off, and it just sort of drives like a Vario. Put it in auto and you just sort of rev and go. That's about all I can really say to you about these. It's fair nips along as well. There's this tractor, it's good 50, 57, 58k, so you're not long of getting back to the pit and tipping. So no, it's good. There's my mate Josh in the Hulk green tractor. It's a Valtra, what is it, a 235 as well, but that one's a Vario. So it's empty. Tipping. that's all the road work done now. We're just all on the lanes around here now. So what time is it? 20 past 11. Don't think there's an awful lot left now. Probably over halfway anyway. Our paddock here to do. Get the top off it. Pull up here. Wait for the chopper to turn up. Right, we're just heading down to the last field now, and it's a bit of a steep one, not gonna lie. Monday afternoon, it's not Monday afternoon, it's Monday morning. I wish it was Monday afternoon. Feeling a bit run down today. Yesterday I was a bit under the weather, and today I'm a little bit better, but just lacking a bit of energy. But yeah, I managed to smash my works phone today. Not a good start to the week. I'm just looking for a 225. It's just sort of near Carlisle. I haven't got any directions or hints as to where it is other than an area, so I had a look on the Doosan Connect app, found a 225 and found the 225, but it wasn't the 225 I was after. It's a 225 and it's got a problem with the two-way circuit. It's not working, and the rotate circuit isn't working properly either, so I don't know where it is. I'll make a few phone calls and I'll find out, and then after I've done that I've got a 14 tonner with a hydraulic fault as well, so plenty to get on with today, and the weather isn't in my favour either. It's very showery today, but no matter, we'll mosey on, and I'll do a bit of hunting around for this digger. So I've made it to my 225. The two-way isn't working, so it isn't opening and closing the grab. I've been onto the machine and had a look, and if I jump in here, I can make it work off the foot pedal, but it won't work off the thumb wheel. So I'll show you in a second what I was looking for. You can see here I'm working it off the foot pedal, and then when I engage the thumb wheel operation, it's not doing anything. So I'll come out of here, go into my service menu, go to monitoring, vehicle analog, and if I scroll to here, flow control lever, right hand voltage, you can see that the EPOS behind the seat is seeing the voltage changing when I move the thumb wheel here, and then I go to the two-way open and close. I can see the EPOS is outputting, but it isn't moving the grab. So if we go down here, these are the plugs here. That's why I've got an error code popping up. These are the plugs here. I've checked the voltage at these plugs and I'm getting me 24 volts either side. So I know that I'm getting power to here, but I'm not getting any movement out of this EPPR valve. So I'm going to change out this EPPR valve and we should have that grab working off the thumb wheel. So before I take any pipes off, put the machine on the floor, turn the ignition on, raise the dead man lever and just wobble all the joysticks like this, take all the pilot pressure out, make sure there's no residual pressure in it, and then I'll let the air out of the breather on the hydraulic tank and that'll stop it forcing any hydraulic oil out of the tank lines, and hopefully I won't make a mess of myself. That'll just be the icing on the cake, won't it? Smashing my screen on my phone. I don't know. Right. Right, there's the new valve fitted. I'll give it a go now. Are we feeling confident? I think so. Let's fire it up and see. There we go. Job's a good one. Right, put that belly plate back on, check the oil level. I've lost a bit, maybe a cupful. I doubt it'll need topped up, but we'll double check anyway. And get on to the next one. So it's quite windy up here, but I'm back at this 14 tonner for the arm dropping. Remember we fitted the lock valve to it a few weeks ago now. The customer's been back on, he was on Saturday actually, saying that it's still doing it. So I filled the bucket full of rock. I faced the bucket the opposite way, so really you're putting more weight on the end of the boom than it's really intended for, but it's been sat like that now for 10 minutes and it hasn't budged. It's one of those really irritating intermittent faults that isn't going to do it while I'm eating. Not pain. Right, let's start really. Probably start the valve chest. Just go and have a look. Right, I've warmed the hydraulic coil up now to 65 degrees, which is your sort of working temperature. And the ram still isn't dropping. I just don't know what to make of this. Just don't know what to make of it. I hate these intermittent faults. Hey man. Right, so with that machine, with the arm coming in, the owner phoned me not long after I did that last bit there, and he said that his son was on it on Saturday, and when the arm was coming in, it was coming in quite quickly, and if he shoved the arm away from him, it would continue to fall in towards him, and as he did, there was a squealing noise, or when the arm was falling, there was a squealing noise. So what I've done is I've swapped the port relief valves round. So the port relief valves are an extra bit of protection for each hydraulic circuit. So you've got port relief valve for the arm out, port relief valve from the arm in, and they're both set the same pressure. So what I've done is I've swapped the two of them over to see if the fault transfers to the arm out, which you probably won't notice because there's not as much weight because of science. There's not as much weight in here as there is stretched away from you. But I'm pretty confident it's the port relief valve anyway. That's what I think it is. So I'm going to order a new port relief valve for it, I've decided, and go back and put it on. I just need to remember that I've swapped them over now, so I need to remember to change the correct one. So yeah, that's that. I was, like I say, I was going to swap them over, get him to work the machine for the week, but he's told us the machine's sat for the week now, so I'll just get them swapped over, and that's kind of done. Right, it's 4 o'clock now. I'm better than I was this morning, but I'm still not 100%. Hopefully in the morning I'll be a bit better. I've got a new phone coming in the morning. The IT guy is going to come down and get everything transferred off that phone onto a new phone for me, so that'll be good. So yeah, by the time I get back to the yard, load up for tomorrow morning and head out. Yeah, it'll be well after 5 o'clock. So thanks very much for watching. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, and for more bits and pieces throughout the week, head over to Ali's Digger Diary on Instagram. Hope you all had a good weekend. See you in the morning.